This mobility follow along will be for your feet and your rotator cuff. You won't need very much equipment, just a long skinny band like this and a yoga mat, enough space to move around. Once you've gathered all your wares, go ahead and just come to any comfortable seated position, and we'll start with some head rolls. Drop your chin to your chest, roll to one side, so one direction or another that you wanted to start with. Notice if you feel tight or if some places need a little bit more space. Go ahead and give yourself that. Go ahead and change directions now. One more big roll and come back to center. Next we'll do a cat-cow. So starting by rounding forward and opening up. Follow your breath here, whatever pace feels good. One more here. Inhale up, down, and inhale back to center. Next, you're going to bring your arms up and overhead. Grab onto your right wrist with your left hand, pull up and over your body. Inhale back to center. Go ahead and switch sides. Right hand to left wrist, up and over. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale back to center. Bring your arms out in front of you. Same thing. Grab your right wrist, pull away and across your body. Push your shoulder away from your ear. Get a little bit more into your lat and your shoulder blade. Inhale, release. Exhale, switch. Right hand to left wrist, pull away and across, shoulder away from your ear. On your next inhale, release. Come into a butterfly stretch with your feet touching in front of you. Take a minute to get comfortable here. And then we'll go ahead and round forward. And we'll take a cat-cow here in this position. So you'll round, and then you'll try your best to arch. This movement will be smaller than earlier when we were doing a cat-cow. Just focus on the rounding and flatten your back. If it's too much to do this while rounded forward, you can do this just sitting on the ground, straight up and down. 2 more here. And when you're ready, come back to center. Next, bring your right arm up and over to one side. If you can't drop all the way down to your elbow like me, that's okay. Just keep your hand out to the side, support yourself as much as you need. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fall to the other side. Try and breathe deeply, shoulders away from your ears. And inhale, back up. Go ahead and cross your legs. And we're going to warm up our shoulders a little bit. So I'll go to the side so you can see me. Arms are going to be straight out in front of you. And I want you to think that you're keeping some tension in your shoulders and in your core this whole time. You're going to push your shoulders forward, lift them up toward your ears, pull them back, drop them down, push them forward, like you're making a little box. So up, back, down, forward. Up, back, down, forward. 2 more. Up, back, down, forward, up, back, down, forward. Now we'll go ahead and reverse. So we'll push down, pull back, lift up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward. Last time, down, back, up, forward. Go ahead and release. Take some rolls here. Next, we're just going to roll your shoulders nice and slow to the back. And then we'll switch and roll to the front. Good. Next up, go ahead and make your way onto your back. Take a second to get comfortable here. Bend your knees if they're not already. Bring your feet close to your hips and just let your knees fall from side to side. Your next inhale, come back up to center. Draw one knee up toward your chest, catch behind your leg, or you can just let your knee or your leg hang out in space. And you'll just straighten and bend into your leg. Just a few times at your own pace. Finding hamstring stretch and then releasing it. Once more. And switch to the other side. Bring your leg up. You can catch it or you can keep it straight without hanging onto it. If you have a little less room, this is sometimes a nice option. One more. And then go ahead and go back to your other leg. Hook your ankle on the front of your knee and then come into a pigeon stretch. Now, if drawing your knee up like I am is too intense, you're welcome to leave your foot on the ground or even straighten your leg if things are feeling really, really tight today. Find whatever position works for you right now. And when you're ready, go ahead and change to the other side. And when you're ready, release. Last thing we'll do here is bring your knees up toward your chest and then just start making some circles. You can keep your hands on your knees or you can do without. Go ahead and change directions. Last one. Great. And when you're ready, let's go ahead and flip over so you're laying on your stomach. And if you need something underneath your forehead to help you be comfortable, you may need to grab that now. Now, you're going to bring your hands to your sides with your palms facing up. Lift your shoulders up away from the ground. And then you're going to raise and lower your hands. So up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and flip your hands so your palms are facing down. Same thing, shoulders stay lifted slightly from the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last position. Arms are going to come straight out to your sides like you're a T. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Go ahead and release that. Hands under your forehead. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And let's go ahead and do that again. Arms come straight down to your sides, palms facing up, shoulders lifted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Flip so your palms are facing down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands come out to the side. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Go ahead and release that and make your way to standing. You're going to go ahead and grab your loop band, put it on the ground in front of you. You're going to put one foot on the end of your band. This is helpful if you're not wearing shoes or socks. And all you're going to do is scrunch the band up so it comes toward you. It might gather underneath your foot. If you're on kind of a slippery surface, it might just squeeze and release. That's okay. It's the bunching motion of your toes is the thing that we're focusing on here. We'll do this for a little while longer. Good, and then we'll go ahead and switch to the other side. So reset the band as needed. If you're having issues with your balance, feel free to do this by a wall. There may be a difference from side to side. If there is, just notice it. It's really normal to have one side be a little weaker than the other. And we'll be here for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Go ahead and release. We're going to go over to a wall and put your butt up against it. Keeping your legs straight but not locked, you're going to walk your feet away from you until your feet are just a little bit in front of you. Then you're going to pick up your toes off the ground. You'll lift up, hold, down. Lift up, hold, down. Don't let your feet come out to the side in little duck foot. Keep them straight in line with your shins. We'll do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Great. And let's take a walk back over to our band. Standing on the end of it, scrunch it up. I want to focus on scrunching with your little toes on the outside as well as your big toes. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead and switch to the other side. And 2, and 1. Great. Let's go ahead, head back on over to the wall. Walk your feet away. Pro tip, the farther away your feet are from you, the harder it is. So if it's too easy, walk your feet out. If it's too hard, walk your feet closer. We'll lift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one,